Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Black 40. Hey, go steal. Check, cut.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Okay.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Set. Black 95. Ready.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Man, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 45. White. Red. Cycle.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down. Strike 2. Set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set.
Irving on the inside give. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field.
Ready?
That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Set. Ready. Cut.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Gets it to him on the screen. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready up.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Yellow. 43. Ready.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. Throw caught by his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. That's complete. Sanders has gotten it out right. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Here we go, set. Fight, 97. Ready.
From the red zone on first. That first down throw is going to wind up incomplete. Defender in the area making a nice play on the football. Now it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They've got a man in motion.
52 blue. Hut.
This is Irving on second. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The Falcons going nickel, third down.
Here we go. Smash. Red blue. 30 seconds.
Back to throw. Caught out wide. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal.
Down. Ready?
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with third and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and you're...
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
60 Bison.
First down, and they go right back to it. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Penix here from the gun. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. Up to the races, middle of the field. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready?
We give to Irving to start this drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing now off the play action. And almost someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Down to the 10. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Black shot. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Nice punch here, up and angled towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home. That's
He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on, set, cut.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down.
Ready. Blue striker. 6 ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the shotgun, Penix finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Green jack. Stand.
Airing it out to start this drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
43.
Working now from the gun. Cut out left. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And 8-yard pickup.
On the double.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Black 95. Ready.
Looking to throw here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
33. Yellow.
They're going play action. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. But we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 18 caught.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. He's at the 30. Bijan Robinson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
28. Buccaneers 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. They'll bring it up from the middle of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And the hitter arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
On the ball.
Offense in a hurry up here. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Sticking to the air here. And he's got Ibuka working the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow. 22. Set.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point try now from Lutz. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Here we go, set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Staying with Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's go.
Penix here from the gun. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Here he goes again. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
60.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Second down run gets him 5. Now they've got third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Another carry for Robinson. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Right here, Kate, this is where I'd love to see a team go no huddle. You just ripped off a great run. A momentum-changing run. Now get back to the line and don't let that defense breathe.
Let's go.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To the air now on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Drill green. Let's go. 6 Zulu black. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
They're throwing it. Quick slant into the hands of Mooney. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Set. Ready. Set.
From the red zone on first. We've got a screen to the running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Falcons take over first down.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Robinson on the inside give. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Falcons football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now to give to Bijan. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Higgins makes the catch. But he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it chunk in for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This gets the 1st and more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The toss now to Robinson. they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on the play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Johnson now on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Following that play, an unfortunate development, Brock. It's Bucky Irving who was injured. Medical staff out providing some assistance.
Ready, ready. Hey, red. Zoom black. Set up.
On second down, it's Brooks. That's a short gain of 1. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on, slide. 97. 50. Green. You. Yellow. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is a heater going deep. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and... at their own 41-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They're on the counter with Swift. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Really, two elements needed to hit big on this play, Kate. Number one, you got to sell it. Right? You really got to sell and get that defense moving. And then secondly, you got to execute. You got to get a body on a body so that running back can get loose.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Right.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. A draw now. This is Swift. And it's going to be 4th down. He improvised a little, took it outside, but he doesn't get close to the marker. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Irving on the counter. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
33, yellow. Red, yellow. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route, complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lift.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.